History remembers the assassins of Caesar, but too often forgets the women who stood beside them. Among them, Porcia Catonis, daughter of the Stoic Cato and wife of Brutus, lived and died as a symbol of courage, endurance, and philosophy itself. Welcome to Stoicism, where we explore the timeless wisdom of ancient philosophy to help you live a life of purpose and resilience. Today, we'll meet a remarkable woman who personified Stoic values through her actions. So sit back, relax, and join me on this journey through the life of Porcia Catonis. Born around 70 BC, Porcia was the daughter of Cato the Younger, the Stoic who resisted tyranny until his final breath. From him, she inherited a spirit of discipline, clarity, and the unshakable conviction that virtue alone makes life worth living. Raised in a world of political upheaval, Porcia absorbed her father's Stoic principles, preparing her for a life of extraordinary trials. Porcia married Marcus Junius Brutus, the man destined to stand at the heart of Rome's greatest political drama. But Porcia was no ordinary wife. She refused to remain in the shadows, demanding to share in Brutus's burdens, not as a mere partner, but as an equal in courage and resolve. When whispers of conspiracy against Caesar began, Porcia insisted on knowing her husband's plans, proving she was as steadfast as any man in Rome. And when Brutus confided in her about his plot to take Caesar's life, Porcia responded not with fear or apprehension, but with quiet support. She understood the gravity of their situation, the weight of their decision, and the sacrifices they would all have to make. Yet she stood firmly by her husband's side, ready to face whatever lay ahead. She was not just a supportive wife. She was a fellow conspirator, a comrade in arms. To prove her strength to Brutus, Porcia took an extraordinary step. She secretly wounded her own thigh and bore the pain in silence, demonstrating her ability to endure suffering as he endured political turmoil. When Brutus discovered her act, she revealed the wound as her pledge of loyalty and fortitude, a testament to her Stoic resolve. This was no mere gesture. It was a declaration that she could stand with him through any storm. But the path ahead was fraught with peril. The conspirators' plans were in motion, and soon the Rubicon would be crossed. As Caesar approached his mortal hour, Porcia's presence was a source of strength for Brutus. Knowing that she shared his burden, he found solace in her quiet support, which helped him navigate the treacherous waters of deceit, betrayal, and imminent danger. In the tumultuous events that followed, Porcia remained steadfast. When Caesar fell on the Ides of March 44 BC, Porcia's fate was sealed alongside her husband's. As the Roman Republic crumbled and Brutus faced defeat, Porcia's life was drawn into the same tragedy. In Plutarch's words, Porcia, like a bird with clipped wings, could not escape the net that was spread for her husband. The couple fled Rome, seeking refuge in the province of Bithynia. But even there, Porcia's ordeal was far from over. After learning of Cassius's defeat at the Battle of Philippi, Brutus and Porcia returned to Greece. They knew that the end was near. With Octavian and Mark Antony closing in, their options were limited. Rather than surrender and face the humiliation of captivity, Brutus and Porcia chose to take their own lives. According to ancient accounts, Porcia swallowed hot coals, an act as shocking as it was resolute. Whether literal or symbolic, her death became a legend, embodying the Stoic courage to face an unbearable world with dignity. We may never know the full extent of Porcia's actions or thoughts during these perilous times. But through the lens of Stoicism, we can glean some profound insights into her character and choices. Her story reveals how Stoicism was not just a set of abstract ideas, but a practical philosophy for navigating life's inevitable storms. Despite the tragedies that befell her family and the precariousness of her own fate, Porcia remained steadfast in her commitment to her principles. She faced adversity with courage and dignity, choosing to take her own life rather than submit to the tyranny of her captors. In doing so, she exemplified the Stoic ideal of self-mastery and the pursuit of a virtuous life, even in the face of death. Her legacy serves as a powerful reminder that Stoicism is not merely a theoretical exercise, but a way of life that demands action and resilience. Moreover, Portia's story challenges conventional gender roles of her time. She refused to be relegated to the domestic sphere and instead demanded to be a part of her husband's public life, even in the midst of political turmoil. Her insistence on sharing in the burdens of her husband's mission demonstrates the universality of Stoic values, which transcend societal norms and expectations. Furthermore, Portia's unwavering support for Brutus in the face of overwhelming odds highlights the importance of mutual aid and solidarity within the Stoic community. Her presence was a source of strength for him, helping him to persevere through moments of doubt and despair. Together they faced their fate with courage and determination, finding solace in their shared commitment to their principles. Now let's look at the lessons we can learn from Portia's life and how her example can inspire us to live with greater purpose and resilience. Firstly, Portia's life offers a compelling example of the power of preparation. Like any good Stoic, she had anticipated that her father and husband might face persecution for their beliefs and actions. As a result, she had equipped herself with the necessary skills and knowledge to navigate the turbulent waters that lay ahead. She knew how to read the signs of political turmoil, and she was prepared to act swiftly when the time came. This preparedness allowed her to face adversity with composure and to seize opportunities that presented themselves. For instance, when Brutus went to meet Caesar, Porcia used the opportunity to remove herself from danger, showcasing her preparedness and self-preservation instincts. Such foresight enabled her to respond effectively to changing circumstances, making her a formidable force even in the most challenging of situations. Secondly, Porcia demonstrated exceptional emotional resilience throughout her life. Despite facing numerous challenges and setbacks, she remained composed and level-headed. When she discovered Brutus's plot against Caesar, she didn't succumb to fear or anxiety, but instead embraced her role in the conspiracy with a sense of duty and resolve. Similarly, when the conspirators' plans began to unravel and their fates looked bleak, Portia continued to stand by Brutus's side, offering him solace and support. Her emotional resilience was evident in her ability to maintain her composure even in the face of death. According to Plutarch, when Portia learned that her father had taken his own life, she didn't despair or become overwhelmed with grief, but simply accepted her fate with Stoic acceptance. Finally, Portia's life serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of living a life guided by principles and values. She was deeply influenced by Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes virtue, wisdom, and self-control. These principles shaped her actions and helped her to navigate the ethical complexities of her situation. For instance, when Portia decided to join her husband in his exile, she was driven by her commitment to their shared values and her refusal to compromise her principles. Even in the face of great personal cost, Portia's story teaches us that remaining true to our values and principles is essential in times of crisis, and that integrity should guide our decisions even when the stakes are high. In conclusion, Porcia Catonis was an extraordinary woman whose life embodied the essence of Stoic philosophy. Through her actions, we see the power of preparation, emotional resilience, and living by one's principles. By studying her example, we can learn how to face adversity with courage and grace, remain steadfast in our beliefs and values, and prepare ourselves for the challenges that life may throw our way. Porcia's legacy continues to inspire us to be better versions of ourselves and to strive for excellence in all aspects of our lives. Thank you for watching Stoicism. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, share, and join us next time for more stories that bring philosophy to everyday life. Until then, may Portia's story serve as a guiding light on your journey towards wisdom and resilience.